home, but it's not my duty.
I'll carefully conserve my strength and endeavor to survive every battle by way of... Sounds...
I pray my efforts aid your cause.
You are wise indeed to have sought my aid.
Pleased to make your acquaintance. Please dispense with the... Seems there's no room for argument here. I shall obey, but I won't pretend I'm happy about it.
Ah, now here's a surprise.
A splendid discovery.
Interesting. I shall have to inform my own master of this.
I've not the time for your prattling. Bother someone else.
This is generally used as a material.
I'm sure we'll find a purpose for it in due time.
If your plane had arisen in search of preferable treatment, you'll be sorry. Your head is like to roll ere long.
Have a gander at my wares. You shan't regret it. Hope to see you again ere long.
Beg pardon, but I've work needs doing.
Might treat us to a roast. Aye? What is it?
Would that I now had cause to draw steel.
Pray, allow me to open yon chest.
Got to rest my legs. Can't walk as far as I used to.
Well met. Well met. Would that the gold would only rain down on my head. Always a pleasure.
Not buying? That's just as well. Better to be selective than wasteful.
Gold is a resource best spent judiciously.
Pray, do not impede me, sir. I'm on... I hasten home. Well, it's not my duty. There's no easy thing. Making a...
I'm a tad preoccupied just now, if you can't. Got to work on my training, I guess.
Hoy there. You seem well tired. Tell you what, you can stay here tonight free of charge. I'll expect coin from tomorrow, mind. My pa always used to say, there's naught a good night's sleep can't fix. Not much else I can offer, I'm afraid, but you'll find all sorts at a finer inn. Aye, being armed is better than being defenseless, even if you're untrained. Still, 'tis worth devoting yourself to a vocation if you can. Opens up new doors, it does. You should stop by the inn in Melve if you get the chance. No hard feelings if you prefer it. They've much more to offer. Aye, being armed is better than being defenseless, even if you're untrained. Still, 'tis worth devoting yourself to a vocation if you can. Opens up new doors, it does. You should stop by the inn in Melve if you get the chance. No hard feelings.
We must rest, though the sun is still up.
Newfound strength courses through you. It's good to see.
There's no discipline that steadfast devotion cannot teach.
I've beds to spare if you're looking for lodgings. And if you'd like to change your vocation, come see me anytime. Always a pleasure. I've beds to spare if you're looking for lodgings. And if you'd like to change, do come again.
We're running low on everything, from provisions to crafting materials for weapons and armor. We've had a hard time procuring goods, what with all the monsters lurking on the roads of late. I sent Marcus to gather what we need, but I've just taken stock and I fear the list I gave him was incomplete. What say you? Could I trouble you to run an errand for me? You'll be paid, of course. Glad to hear it. Here, take this list of additional supplies to Marcus. He ought to be somewhere north of here. Hand him the note and he'll take care of the rest.
Must have taken us long.
Well met.
Hail! You a soldier? 'Twould be a surprise to see you arrive in one piece, if not. Hordes of monsters have been plaguing this area of... We've had to start sending out new recruits to cull them.
Is that so? Who went yonder?
Lachlan. But I dare say he'll fare all right.
Aye, I expect he will. Who was sent out that...
Ocado. To be honest, sir, I'm a little worried for him.
What? Weren't harpies reported in that area? I can't handle those beasts on his own.
This is the first I'm hearing of it. Fie! I want to go to his aid, but we can't just abandon our posts. Say, you seem stout of heart. Would you be willing to go in our stead? 'Tisn't far, only a short ways out from the main gate. You've my thanks. And Ocado's as well, I'm sure. We must fly to the aid of those in need.
Freshly rested as we are, this battle ought to be.
We must not let down our guard.
Place to harvest some ingredients.
Shall we see if there's aught to be found while we're here?
Yon path leads not to our destination. If you would prefer to explore, I shall guide you another time.
'Tis not for us to gainsay the Arisen's judgment. We must go where we are bid.
What's more, it seems the Arisen enjoys traveling in the company of...
No sense letting the enemy gain the upper hand. The early griffin gets the worm, as they say.
A common reward, frustratingly so.
We cannot expect gleaming treasures round every corner. I will protect you.
Let us not get ahead of ourselves. The battle continues.
Not bad.
One might confidently call that a resounding victory.
We mustn't allow ourselves to become complacent. Take each trial as it comes.
Over here, if you please.
Is that all of them? Yeah, you have my thanks. I do not believe for a moment I could have slain those creatures without your help. I've only just enlisted, and when I thought this could be the end of me, I was paralyzed. You saved me this time, but I won't always be so fortunate. I'll have to train harder, till I have the confidence to face such beasts on my own. Well, I'd best be heading back, but I'll be sure to let my superiors know of your good deed. I hope we meet again someday. Hail, friend! Many thanks for aiding Ricardo. 'Twas a relief to see him return, and none the worse for wear.
Aye, that it was. The poor sod might not have made it back alive had you not intervened.
'Twas a bit too early for him to be seeing actual combat. That much was made well clear. We'll be extending his training period. The instructors here are well known for whipping recruits into shape with their grueling regimes.
Speaking of training regimes, I must admit I've half a mind to ask you to join us. We could use someone with your experience. Now I've gone and stepped in it.
I know precisely when a curative is needed, Master. Let us work together.
If 'tis discipline your company lacks, if we share our strengths.
Ah, yes. I know just where to find this person. Follow me.
Fancy a gander? I find goods for sale.
Can't expect to fare so well every
Must hold out.
First, assess the field.
Now I've gone and stepped in it.
Oh dear.
My news have been acting up of late.
'Tis you! I owe you my life, sir. I truly cannot thank you enough. The best quality of soldier now.
I'll harvest what I can, should it please you. This way, if you please.
That's everything assembled. A job well done if I do say so myself. Oi! Did you need something? This is from Sir Geoffrey, is it? Let's have a look then. Why? He wants these as well, does he? I thought I was finished. Why should I have to do all this on my own? I've got plenty to carry as tis. Say, your arms look free. You can handle that list in my stead. And make haste. I would depart for the encampment even a moment sooner. Well, go on. You know what to do.
Where ought we to begin our search?
How goes it? Have you gathered everything on the list yet? Haven't you anything for me yet? Well, you best get to it then. How goes it? Have you gathered everything on the list yet? Brilliant! I knew I could count on you. Here, take this for your trouble. I'll be heading back to the encampment now. They'll be expecting me.
Shall we be off? We've a report to make. Well, now that we've delivered the items on the list, I suppose we ought to report back to Sir Geoffrey. I know where that person can be found, Master. This way.
A guide is most welcome. Now we shan't lose our way.
We're going this way now, I suppose. By your will.
The Arisen decides our path. We have but to follow.
Right, slow your feet! You run too fast for the likes of me!
Let us endeavour to keep up, though we are less fleet of foot. You're welcome to take whatever you like from my pack, Master. I'd gladly see you put what I find to good use.
I'd hasten home, were this not my...
It was an eventful journey, but we made it here.
Oi! Many thanks for passing on that list to Marcus for me. As I hear it, you even assisted him in gathering the supplies. I hope 'twasn't too much trouble. Anyway, you've been a great help. I hope I can count on your aid again should the need arise.
Our efforts have seen the encampment resupplied, and Sir Geoffrey with one less care. A good deed all round.
Well said.
If you seek to restore your memories, Master, methinks a trip to Melve might be just the thing. I know the way. Follow me.
We're in your hands, sir. Much obliged.
Here we go again. Fuck. Whoa. No fall here.
Strike! Right where it hurts!
Well done, Master!
I merely did it.
Well said. I shan't let them harm Ah, I'll take that. We might find a use for it.
Look, Master, a treasure chest. We shall have to find a way to reach it.
aim at any cost, Arisen. You have been doused in oil.
Tis a remarkable treasure we found.
A fitting reward for a rigorous search.
You're staring, Arisen. Has aught yonder caught your eye? That ladder looks promising, but we'll have to drop it down from above.
Do I disappoint you, Master?
The sun's light has grown dim.
We shall have to rely on our other senses as the darkness robs us of our sight. Dare I say it, we trounced our foe well and true.
Well, I'm sure there's still room for improvement. If you seek to restore your memories, Master, methinks a trip to Melve might be just the thing. I know the way. Follow me.
You're in your hands, then. Much obliged.
Now, what might that be?
We ought to take a closer look.
An impressive view. We can infer much of the lay of the land from here.
Could be a good place to take stock of our surroundings.
I knew it to be so. There are useful ingredients to be gathered here, I'll wager.
Shall we see if there's aught to be found while we're here?
Ah, now here's a surprise.
A splendid discovery.
Huh. I'll have to remember to tell my own master about this. Must you run so fast? I can hardly keep you in my sights, Arisen.
Let us endeavor to keep up, though we are less fleet of foot.
Well, we've eaten our fill. What say we settle our stomachs with a few hours' sleep?
Good sleep is the key to a good adventure.